Welcome back to the Future of Agriculture podcast, AI Promise and Crop Production Reality. I'm your host, and today we are tackling a question I hear in almost every farm kitchen and every investor boardroom. Why is AI in agriculture so slow? Short answer: because agriculture runs on biological time. Plants don't ship nightly updates. They grow, stall, stress, recover, and mature on their own clock. Our job is not to fight that clock, it's to work with it. So let's unpack what that really means on the ground. When you first hear about AI transforming farming, it sounds like a dream. Automated irrigation, precision planting, real-time monitoring, robotic harvesters, and the works. Then reality walks in wearing muddy boots. The first truth is that AI magic on social media isn't farm magic. A glossy demo in controlled conditions rarely survives sun glare, dust, rain, and a Monday morning when the pump won't start. Farmers don't need sizzle. They need tools that turn on, run all week, and don't collapse when the Wi-Fi hiccups. And that leads to the second truth. Data is everything, and clean data is hard. Good field labels take time, money, and skill. If your canopy images weren't taken at a consistent angle, if your healthy versus stressed labels vary between scouts, or if your calibration plate wandered out of the frame, your model will faithfully learn the wrong lesson. Data management is the new accounting. It only works if you do it every day. Third, connectivity is patchy by design. Agriculture happens where people and towers are not. In fintech, poor rural coverage is someone else's problem. In farming, it's Tuesday, it's your reality. If your AI assumes constant black hole to the cloud, it will fail exactly when you need it, during harvest, in the backfield. Fourth truth: seasons mean years. You can code a prototype overnight, but you can't force a crop to ripen. Want to know if your R&D actually improved yield or quality? Oh, see you at the next harvest. That cadence slows feedback loops and raises the bar for what's worth testing. Fifth truth: edge hardware breaks. Not in the lab, in the field. Heat, cold, vibration, condensation, and the occasional accidental hose down will find the weak points in your robotics and cameras. We don't just need hardy plants, we need hardy devices. 6. Trust beats hype. The real work begins the minute you step off the trade show floor. A dashboard can look beautiful and still be useless if it doesn't fit the way a farm actually runs on a busy day. 7th, cost and ROI, return of investment, matter. Many farmers can't gamble on pricey pilots and fuzzy payback. Time saved, errors reduced, yield protected. Those numbers need to be measured and not imaged. 8. Data lock-in slows everything. Historic records are messy, missing, and scattered across platforms. If your shiny tool can't ingest that exists, it won't last long enough to create what needed next. The truth number 9. nature refuses to be standardized. Weather swings, pest pressure shifts, new varieties arrive, and microclimates do their own thing. Your model update cadence must respect that churn, or you'll forever be chasing yesterday's signal. And the final truth: governance gaps. Who owns the data? Who repairs the device? And who is liable when the AI is wrong? Until those answers are clear in contracts and SOPs, adoption will crawl. Alright, deep breath. If that's the friction, what's actually working right now? Let's speak about more positive things. So first, start simple. Pick one painful task and automate it end to end. Counts, grades, measurements. Don't chase full autonomy. If you can remove a 20-minute bottleneck that happens 100 times a week, you'll be creating a real value. Second thing, co-design with farmers. Fit your workflow into existing SOPs. If your model requires the farm to reorganize its day to please the software will lose. Make the right way the easy way. Third, make data a habit. Standardized photos, counts, timestamps, and angles. Keep a small calibration object in the scan once per shift. Consistency beats sophistication. The best model is the one trained on repeatable, boringly reliable data. Fourth idea, build edge first. Run inference on the device. Cache results. Synchronize when the sky and the bandwidth allow. The cloud is great for training. The field demands local decisions. Fifth thing, prioritize robustness over flush. And new features that never break will always outperform many that sometimes do. Farms reward reliability with trust and with repeat business. Sixth idea, prove ROI early. Track time saved, errors prevented, and crop safeguarded from day one. ROI isn't just revenue, it's fewer reworks, fewer claim disputes, fewer late-night rescues. Put numbers on those swings. Seventh, keep learning at biological pace. You can't speed the season, but you can shorten learning loops. Weekly review of misclassifications, small threshold tweaks, a quick retrain on worst offenders, and an updated SOP by Monday. We can't change the clock, but we can change our direction fast. So before we wrap, a quick reality check on generative AI. Today it's a great coach and scribe, drafting SOPs, translating training material, summarizing research, preparing checklists, and helping new staff run faster. On the field edge, it helps with making decisions, but doesn't make decisions. Couple it with measurements, calibrations, and thresholds, and it becomes a force multiplier. Use it alone, and you'll chase ghosts. I'd love to hear from you. For those working in AgTech, what's your biggest challenge right now? Data capture? Or edge reliability? Or maybe ROI proof? Governance? Tell me what's blocking you and what tiny win unlocked the next step. The more we share, the faster we move, even at biological speed. Thank you so much for your time today. If today's episode gave you something actionable, follow, rate, and share the show with a colleague who's trying to turn demos into deployments. And next week, we'll take you inside a farm trial, where it will be even more interesting to speak about AI in agriculture. Speak to you next Wednesday.